Hello again, it's Ryan Bennis with Elite Ag Insurance. Last night we got some news that we may have a Farm Bill extension and we got some language to go with it. It seems like it's a done deal, hasn't passed yet, but let's check out what we got in that program and look ahead to what it might offer us in the coming years. So we have economic relief, disaster relief, ARC and PLC programs. We're going to look at those for 24 and 25. I'd be happy to sit down and talk about these programs with any farmer, especially that decision for 2025 on ARC and PLC. You see my phone number, my email there. Let's get started. The $10 billion in economic relief, you can find this on any article out there talking about this right now. It's based off your planted acres and 50% of any prevent plant acres that you may have had. Corn, 52 bucks, soybeans, 33, wheat, 32, on and on. Supposed to be distributed in the next 90 days. Regardless of your production numbers, this is more of a commodity price related gift. Disaster relief. Okay, another 21 billion in disaster relief. This is if you had some sort of loss due to hurricanes, wildfires, floods, drought, on and on and on. Not necessarily because the prices went down. That's the economic relief, okay? The past programs that are like this, the ERP programs, were based off the production that you used for or sent into insurance. The first payment on this is supposed to go out in the next 120 days. There will be multiple tranches of payments that go out until the money runs out. That's how it worked last time. Fully expect to see that work the same. It's for both 23 and 24. ARC County. Now we're going to look backwards a second. What are our chances for an ARC County payment in 2024? Rather, for 2024 would come in October of 25. Long story short, payments are going to be fairly likely if there were minor to major yield issues in your area. Prices are lower than what the ARC County established prices were in 2024. So if you had a yield issue in your area, it's very likely you're going to get an ARC County payment for 2024. Those will be made in October of 2025. PLC 2024, we're not quite there yet. Certainly some folks took PLC in 24. You can see the PLC prices. We have to fall below those with the marketing year average price in order to get a payment. We're not quite there yet. It's possible we continue to decline and get a PLC payment, but we'd have to go lower with our commodity prices before we see that. Same payment schedule made in October of 25. Now let's look to 2025. Because we have this Farm Bill extension, it extended the ARC and PLC programs to the 25 crop year. You will make that decision by March 15th. It's going to be ARC, it's going to be PLC, and if you choose PLC, you can also have SCO. So you really have three options to choose from. This decision will count. Like the early days of the Farm Bill, the 2014 Farm Bill, it's very likely that we're going to see payments from these programs, particularly ARC, because of the high price that it's established. PLC reference prices have also gone up, and they're actually a little closer to each other than you think. So let's talk about that. 2025, here are your ARC prices that will be part of the program in 2025. 503, 1217, 672. If you look at corn and soybeans, you look at the new crop prices, we're well below that for 2025. So if our prices as of today kind of hold all the way through, say mid 2026, we're very likely to see some ARC County payments unless you have great yields in 2025. Those payments, however, will not be made until October of 2026. PLC in 2025, you can see the reference prices there. All we have to do is fall below those reference prices with our marketing year average in order to get a payment. There is no deductible like there is with ARC County. Payment schedule is the same. So let's look at them side by side. At first blush, you see 503 versus 426 on corn. You're like, I'll take the 503. Well, if you add in that deductible, they get a lot closer. And because ARC County has a yield element, that yield element can both help or hurt the potential for payments. PLC, it doesn't matter if you have a 0 yield or a 300 yield. If you fall below that number, you get a payment. So with corn, you can see it's a much closer a race, so to speak. And then PLC has the added advantage of allowing you to purchase SCO if that makes sense for your farm as well. Soybeans a little farther apart, wheat similar to corn. Long and short of it is there's still a lot of variables that go into this. What are your base acre situations look like? What does planted acres look like? What insurance level have you typically taken? Those are the things that I can help walk you through. Happy to give free consultations on all these programs, including the disaster relief and economic relief programs. See my phone number and email there. Hope you learned something today. Thank you, and I will probably post another video soon. Thank you very much.